What's going on, guys? Welcome back. And today I'm going to be doing a movie review, not on something you expect, but on a film that is definitely one of my favorite movies, and one of, I think, probably a film that not a lot of people know and recognize very well. And, I know a lot of us don't like to admit it, but with all these blockbusters like the Avengers films and the Marvel Cinematic Universe and all that, we've kind of forgotten about a lot of other movies, and a lot of people I ask, like in real life and on the internet, none of them have ever heard of some of these classics, like A Christmas Story. Like that's the biggest example. Half of the people I talk to have never heard of A Christmas Story, and I'm like, what? Like it's stuff like that. It's just crazy to me. So this video is gonna be kind of a quick review. It'll have no spoilers because I assume a lot of you have not seen this film. It's called School of Rock. It's a personal family favorite of like my family, obviously. Like it's a family favorite. And it's definitely one of my favorite movies. I love this movie a lot. It's got Jack Black as the lead character. So I'll tell you the plot real quick without spoiling it. It's basically about Jack Black, and he lives with this roommate of his, and his friend, his roommate, is a teacher, and his roommate has like a really mean girlfriend. There's a whole bunch of antics that go on with that. But one day he gets a call from this school that there's a teaching job open, and he's like, okay, I'll fake to be my roommate. And then he goes to teach at the school, and just teaches all the kids, and a lot of the kids kind of don't like him at first. And then they're like, hey, you know what, he's a pretty cool guy. So then he kind of teaches them rock, and they sneak out on a bunch of school trips. And it's basically just 2 hours of just straight up like fun and craziness. It's not for everyone, I don't think. It's a very loud movie. A lot of it is like Jack Black just being crazy and all that, but that's just like what I'm there for. That's what I live for. Jack Black, he's amazing in this movie, and I do love Jack Black, and he's just amazing in this movie. Like he's having so much fun in this movie that it just oozes in every scene, and all the line delivery from him, even all the kid actors, I think are like pretty phenomenal. Now, some of the flaws that I can pick out of the film are with those kid characters, because there's a lot of moments where it feels kind of weird, because a lot of the kids don't get a lot of character development. They're the ones that Jack Black kind of calls, like, hey, you're the side characters. And those characters are pretty much the side characters that no one really talks about and aren't really featured very heavily. But, like, there's even some small ones, like some of the kids that make a pretty strong impression. And, but some of the problems with the movie come from that, because there's kind of weird moments where he's talking to the kids in like the classroom, and it's like a group scene, and then for some reason they just film these random scenes where the kids kind of come up to him and they're talking about their worries about all this stuff, and about like rock, and or like about if they're going to be in this play, and they're kind of talking about their worries. And it feels kind of weird, because it feels like there's perfect moments when they could have done that earlier in the movie, and they just decide to make this one quiet scene like out of the blue. It's not a problem, but it just feels kind of weird and forced almost. Another, obviously it's called School of Rock, so I didn't tell you. He was in a band, and he gets kicked out of his band. He wants to make a new band, so he makes a band of kids, and then they have to go up into this like thing called Battle of the Bands. And I guess I'm gonna get into like, I guess you'd say major spoilers, but they're kind of minor. At the end of the movie, they have their concert, and his old band wins, but they still get more applause, so they basically get kicked off the stage. I think that's really powerful, because as a person like that I haven't been in like a concert competition, but in sports and stuff that I've done, um, you don't always win, and I don't usually win things when I play sports and stuff like that. So I think that's really powerful. Is that you can still make an impact even if you don't win the big game or whatever. And I think that movie like just emulates that very well. I don't think the comedic stuff ever, takes over the main story or any emotional beats. I think all the emotions hit very well. They feel relatable. All the characters are very fun and funny in their own respective ways. And it's such a fun time, and I love this movie so much. It's kind of a classic to me. It came out in 2003. So I don't know if it's on Netflix or not. I'll have to check that out. And check it if it's on Netflix. But just check out this movie. Like it's a pretty special movie to me. And I just wanted to make this video to be like, hey, there are other movies that I like that I don't really talk about. I usually talk about all these big popular movies, but I wanted to talk about a movie that's probably lesser well known and that not a lot of you have seen, that I definitely recommend you all check out. Because, I want to make more videos like this where I let you know about movies that probably not a lot of you have seen. Like, let me know, have you seen this movie? I bet half of you have not seen this movie. Like, you're probably going to say that in the comments below, is that half of you haven't seen it. And that's okay. But just please check it out. It's like an instant classic. It's one of my favorite films of all time, probably. And it's just, it's so much fun. And I'm sure that even if you maybe don't love the movie, I understand it's probably not for everyone. But, if you yeah, you should probably check it out, and I'm sure you'll get something out of it in terms of fun and enjoyment value. Even the rest of the cast is pretty great too. Like, I don't know a lot of the kid actors. I think one of the kids is one of the more like sideline kids out of the group. I think he's the actor that played Crab from the Harry Potter films, in like the first few movies, if I'm not mistaken. And then they have the actress. I forgot her name off the top of my head, but the actress that played Jessie or voiced Jessie in Toy Story 2, 3, and 4. She is like the principal of the school in this movie, and she's pretty funny and adds a lot of great levity and comedic timing to the movie. There's even a little bit of kind of an emotional turmoil with her character, which is pretty cool as well. It's just, it's the whole package. I love it. It's pretty much a classic. And yeah, just please check this movie out. I don't want to make these videos super long because like I'm not analyzing the movie. This is more of a video where I just let you know about a certain film and that you should go check it out. So yeah, let me know. Do you want to see more videos like this? Because I definitely love to make more. Like I just saw Jaws for the first time recently. I want to do a review of that, like a first time sort of thing. Maybe I'll do more of those. But yeah, I want to make more videos like this where I don't talk about Marvel movies all the time or big blockbusters. I want to talk about some smaller things. And I like this. I like going at this speed. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you've seen School of Rock before. Go check it out. Look it up. It's 2003 Jack Black movie, whatever. Just look it up. It's amazing. It's super fun, and I'm sure you're gonna get something out of it in terms of enjoyment. And I'm gonna give it an A. I definitely recommend it. A 9.5 out of 10. It's just it's classic. So yeah, just let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, I hope you guys have a great day. Take care.